Recently, we got a look inside the clandestine world of espionage, and a British investigation concluded that the killing of a Russian dissident was probably sanctioned by Russian President Vladimir Putin. Someone slipped radioactive polonium into the dissident's tea. Now, Russia denies any involvement, but CCTV's Callebs reports on the tools and the methods that spies have used over the decades.
In spy circles, it came to be known simply as the Bulgarian umbrella. The unwitting victim of this silent killing mechanism, dissident Georgy Markov, a longtime thorn in the side of the Kremlin who felt it stabbed back in 1978. Bulgaria considers the crime an unsolved murder. Vince Houghton is an expert on intelligence gathering and the curator of the International Spy Museum in Washington.
The KGB sent a Bulgarian assassin to assassinate him in broad daylight using an umbrella that fired a ricin pellet. Markov took a couple more steps and got sick and then dropped dead.
The only reason we know that is once secret files of the KGB were released once the Soviet Union dissolved. The U.S. spy agency had its targets as well. History shows the CIA tried on at least 8 different occasions in the early 1960s to assassinate Cuban leader Fidel Castro.
Houghton says in many ways the Cold War era was really the golden age of espionage. And while high-profile covert killings may get a lot of media attention, he says most spy work comes down to gathering information. After all, there is the saying, dead men don't tell tales.
Houghton says at the height of tensions between the United States and the former Soviet Union, spies had an unbelievable amount of leeway to do their jobs.
And that allowed these intelligence agencies to work almost with impunity. There was so much hanging in the balance.
In a world before smartphones, microchips, even transistors, cameras like this one, hidden in the button of a coat, were one of the keys to success in a cloak-and-dagger world.
The ability to miniaturize things, to make them small enough and still work at the same time, was a huge challenge that had to be overcome.
Check out these exhibits, and there is one glaring omission. There is nothing here from the International War on Terror. Houghton says the reason is simple. All that technology is still classified, but eventually it will come out, and he promises you will be amazed. Callebs, CCTV, Washington.